back from the Valley of Total Demise. Und ich will nicht so tief drauf eingehen. Aber sagen wir es so. Ein Virus hat diesen Bereich einmal komplett durchgespült. Und ja, es war ernüchternd. Ich weiß nicht, ich habe, glaube ich, abgenommen, aber ich bin wieder da. Alhamdulillah. Ha, ha, ha. Okay. Ich muss kurz überlegen. Nee. Okay, das auch nicht. Whom we resist, if then his providence out of our evil seek to bring forth good, our labor must be to pervert that end, and out of good still to find means of evil, which oft hier war, glaube ich, der Cut, which oftentimes may succeed so as perhaps shall grieve him, if I fail not and disturb his inmost counsels from their destined aim. But see, the angry victor hath recalled his ministers of vengeance and pursuit back to the gates of heaven. Nee, here. The sulphurous hail shot after us in storm. O'erblown hath laid the fiery surge, that from the precipice of heaven received us falling, and the thunder winked with red lightning and impetuous rage. Perhaps hath spent his shafts and ceases now to bellow through the vast and boundless deep. Let us not slip the occasion, whether scorn or satiate fury yielded from our foe. Seest thou your deary plain, forlorn and wild, the seat of desolation, void of light, save what the glimmering of these livid flames casts pale and dreadful? Thither let us lend, from off the tossing of these fiery waves, their rest, if any rest can harbour there, and reassembling our afflicted powers, consult how we may henceforth most offend our enemy. Our own loss, how repair, how overcome this dire calamity, what reinforcement we may gain from hope, if not, what resolution from despair. Thus Satan talking to his nearest mate, with head uplift above the wave, and eyes that sparkling blazed, his other parts besides, prone on the flood. Satan talking to his nearest mate. Das ist doch jeden Tag jemand anderes. thrown on the flood, extended long and large, lay floating many a rood, in bulk as huge, as whom the fables name of monstrous size, Titanian, or earth-born, that wrought on Jove, Briareus or Typhon, whom the den by ancient Tarsus held, or that sea-beast Leviathan, which god of all his works created hugest, that swim the ocean stream. Him happily slumbering on the Norway foam, the pilot of some small night founder's skiff. Deeming some island oft as seamen tell. Seamen tale. Ein Tee, in dem alles drin ist, was es gibt. Außer Zitrone. Ja, was ist das für eine Zitrone? Da kommt nichts raus. Man drückt und drückt und drückt. Nichts kommt, nichts kommt, nichts kommt. Wirst schon sehen, was ich mit dir mache. With fixed anchor in his scaly rind, Morse by his side under the lee while night invests the sea and wished delays. So stretched out huge in length, the arch-fiend lay chained on the burning lake, nor ever thence had risen over heaven his head. But that the will and high permission of all ruling heaven left him at large to his own dark designs, that with reiterated crimes he might heap on himself damnation while he sought evil to others, and enraged might see how all his malice served up to be, bring forth infinite goodness, grace and mercy shown, on man by him seduced, but on himself is true. Treble confusion, wrath and vengeance poured. Forth wind upright he rears from of the pool, his mighty stature. On each hand the flames driven backward slope their pointing spires, and rolled in billows leave midst a horrid veil. Then with expanded wings he steers his flight, aloft incumbent on the dusky air that felt unusual weight, till on dry land he lights. If it were land that ever burnt with solid as the lake with liquid fire. And such appeared in you as when the force of subterranean wind transports a hill, torn from Pelorus or the shattered side of thundering Athena, whose combustible and fuels entrails thence conceiving fire, sublimed with mineral fury, aid the winds and leave a signed bottom all involved with stench and smoke. Such resting found the soul of unblessed feet. Him followed his next mate, both glorifying to have scapt the Stygian flood, as gods and by their own recovered strength, not by the sovereigns of supernal power. Ich glaube, wenn man Englisch versteht, ist es ziemlich krass. Wenn man dieses Englisch versteht. In this the region, ich weiß nicht, was passiert. Ist es ein Battle? Ich denke mir voll oft, ich weiß, worum es geht, dann kommt aber ein Wort, das nicht reinpasst. In this the region, this the soil, the clime, said then the lost archangel, this the seed that we must change for heaven, the mournful gloom for the celestial light. Be it so, since he who now is sovereign can dispose and bid what shall be right. Farthest from him is best, whom reason hath equal, force hath made supreme above his equals. Das für mich keinen Sinn ergeben. Aber farewell, aber es klingt geil. Farewell, happy fields. Above his equals. Farewell, happy fields. Where joy forever dwells, hail Horus, hail. Infernal world, and thou profoundst hell, receive thy new possessor, thy new announcer, one who brings a mind not to be changed by place or time. The mind is in its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be all but less than he whom thunder hath made greater?
Gut, und jetzt nochmal von vorne. Und das Lächeln nicht vergessen.
Here at least we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here for his envy, will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition. Though in hell, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. But wherefore let we then our faithful friends, the associates and co-partners of our laws, lie thus astonished on the oblivious pool, and call them not to share with us their part in this unhappy mansion, or once more with rallied arms to try what may be yet regained in heaven, or what more lost in hell? So Satan spake, and him Beelzebub thus answered, leader of those armies bright, which but the omnipotent none could have foiled. Da fällt mir gerade was ein. In der Mystik gibt es im Bösen eine Hierarchie. Und die werden aufgeteilt in die Prime Evils. Das ist Diablo, Mephisto und Baal. Ich finde, da gehört noch Belia dazu. Oder Hades, oder wie man das jetzt sonst nennt. Ich weiß nicht, wie viel es insgesamt sind. Und dann gibt es noch die Lesser Evils. Das ist dann so jemand wie Sauron. Und da finde ich krass, dass das Wort Prime Evil sehr krass klingt und das Wort Lesser Evil komplett unschlimm. Dabei ist Lesser Evil bedeutet ja weniger böse. Und auch in Deutsch klingt es total harmlos. Dabei ist es ja beim Bösen eigentlich so, dass wenig schon reicht, dass es schlimm ist. Aber das Wort führt in die Irre. The Lesser Evil. Dann frage ich mich, ob dann zum Beispiel unter Gott Jesus und Johannes und Lukas dann die weniger Guten sind. Und noch weiter unten drunter kommen dann so Leute wie John Lennon vielleicht und Mutter Teresa Und, die sind dann noch weniger gut. Und wo ist Einstein dann? Und ist Einstein dann über Captain Jack? If once they hear that voice, the liveliest pledge of hope in fears and dangers, heard so often in worst extremes, and on the perilous edge of battle when it raged in all assaults, their surest signal they will soon resume new courage and revive, though now they lie groveling and prostrate on yon lake of fire, as we erewhile astounded and amazed, no wonder fallen such a pernicious height.